Today I have a beautiful model again, Miss Megan, and I'm going to do a very nice cut for her without any layering. It's going to be a straight, aligned haircut. So stay tuned with our beautiful model, Miss Megan. So it's a very important point right now here, the last part. So you have to come it straight forward. And then put your finger right here. And then pushed. Whatever the natural goes, then you start cutting it. Okay. It has to be finished. This is very, very important. So you bring it all the way straight across. That's your guideline. You give them like 45 angle. And then you cut it. Okay, so if you remember this part, the last part, which is the crown area, it's very important. I didn't bring it straight and I cut it. I just bring it towards myself with a 45 degree, and then I cut it with a point cut. So when I give that lifting, so when I let it go, it just makes cover the whole area here. Beautiful graduation. So when you draw it, you can see it. So I don't want you to bring it all the way down and cut it, no. Just like towards yourself, point cut. It will cover the whole this area. That's the most important part. And now we go to the side. So it has to be a little bit angle. Yeah, that's perfect. So now we have another important part for here. See the air? So it gives you at least a 1/4 inch push because of the air we have here. So always when you comb it, just get it over the air first. And then with the back of your comb, just push and then cut it. That's very important. So the 1/4 inch, that makes a big difference. Remember that point, that's very, very pointy. And then you go the next. So after the next section, so you have to make sure put the position back to the straight. Only the first section, it has to be just like that. The next section goes straight. So these are the key. It's very important. And then the next section, and all my sectioning, it's about 1/2 inch. So if you don't know how much is a 1/2 inch, I always go with that size. That's the perfect size to determine your sectioning. You go to the next one, so you could just see it and do the point cut now. And for finishing, you just go like this and you go play. Because with one, you have no control. This is the best technique. You hold it and you go together to create a beautiful softness. You could use one finger or you could use 2 fingers, whatever you're comfortable. But never go like this. No, that's wrong. Just go with this. You have much better control and you could make it precise. And then the last one. So again, that's another important part. So the last section, when I go, I've divided in 2. The same technique I did it for the last part, I do the same technique. I'll just give them like a 45. And then I do the point cut. Please do this technique, it's very important. Give them a little bit angle. Okay? So after you're done, you comb it again, and the 2 finger or 1 finger again. Never go like this, that's wrong. That's the best technique to create a beautiful softness. Okay? Then we could do the same thing, same technique with that size. Okay, so again the same thing with the other side. So always for the first section, just move your client head angle. So like that much. You did it the other side and this side like that. And then keep comb it. And remember, after you comb it, push this on top of the ear like that, and then comb it again. That's very, very important. And then you cut it. Otherwise you get a 1/4 inch longer if you don't do that technique. Okay, now you could comb it back. That's very important. So after you finish this one, then you could ask your client to move back straight. Is it straight? Yeah. Okay. Then you go to the next section. Remember, the section has to be 1/4 inch. Each part you go. That's very important. You go back on your position again. 2 finger or 1 finger. The most important part, I keep repeating, please do not do that. This is the best technique, and it could create a perfect angle. Those are the key. If you don't do this, you're not going to get the perfect angle you wanted. So that's why it's very important. So to follow step by step what I say. If you missed one step and then you said, oh my God, how come I did not get exactly the way I wanted? Because you missed the one spot. That's why. So before I do that, you remember I always comb it the last part. Comb it up like 45, and then I do the point cut. That's very important. 45. Okay, and then you comb it, you completely comb it, and then you go 2 finger or 1 finger again. Okay, so for the final test, you keep comb, you bring everything back. Those are the very pointy. Everything behind the ears, just keep comb it, Keep coming. Keep coming and get everything right behind the ear. And just go by your hand. See, I got a few hair left. But when it was in the front, you couldn't see it. Because I want to do a perfect job. I don't want to do a good job. I want it perfect. You just keep calm. And you come back all the way yourself. See, like this. You twist it, you hold it, you come all the way back. That's the last. And see, there is a few hair left. Please do this technique. It's very important. You comb, you twist it, you come back to yourself, and you cut it. Those are the key. So now when you go back, you perfectly get the angle you want it. That's very important. So you do the same technique with here. So you comb everything back. You comb everything back. You comb it. As soon as the comb is done, then you twist it. See, you twist it all the way back like that. And then you could stand up and then cut whatever left here. That's it. Now we have to do the flat iron and then do the final touch and then my texturizing. But I don't do any texturizing, nothing until goes the flat iron. Okay, so I'm going to start doing the flat iron and then I will finish that cut and then you could see it. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Alright, so we finally done with our beautiful model, Miss Megan. Yes, we did a beautiful straight cut without any angle. So this haircut basically you have to do it 2 times. So 1 time you finish the cut and the second time just a final detail. If there is anything left you could do it. As you could see from root to down there is no angle or there is no layer involved. That's a straight cross. So it's very easy if you follow all the step by step I tell on the video. Stay tuned with a next model. Thank you.
That I